All right, you guys, it's me, Brandon Johnson. We are going to be doing a neat exercise today about clairaudience, psychic hearing. I'm going to give you proof that you can actually hear without your ears, and you are going to love this. Now, this is just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to developing your abilities. Most people think that you have to be born with it, you have to be special, but I have been proving that wrong for 12 years. I've been teaching psychic mediumship development, been a spiritual awakening expert since 2011, and have helped hundreds of people step into a greater purpose on this planet, figure out who they really are, what they're really capable of, and why they're really here, and start working with their spiritual team and perhaps become healers. Like the future is endless, like, right? The opportunities are endless when you develop into this. But in order for you to kind of wrap your head around the fact that you have access to this, I'm going to give you this exercise today. So get ready. If you guys have questions on this, make sure you leave comments, and then definitely jump into the description for the link to sign up so that you can develop into this, and so that your life becomes so much more magical when you're working with your spiritual team. So first thing I want you to do is be present, be grounded, be here now, be here in your body. Don't think about what you have to do later on in the day. Don't think about all the stressors that were happening earlier today, all that mind chatter. So maybe take a nice deep breath, maybe close your eyes. Become aware of where you're at. Become aware that you're being supported by spirit, universe, gravity. You don't have to do anything to be held up. Make your feet flat if you can. Make your body straight, or nothing crossed over. And then I want you to maybe close your eyes. That will help take some of the sensory away, and become aware of how your breath sounds. Right? And now I want you to imagine your mother's voice. Can you hear your mother's voice? And then I'm going to ask you, what ears did you just hear that with? Because you just heard without your ears. And then I want you could even think of your own voice, like humming or something along those lines. And you could hear that. And now I also want you to listen and hear like your favorite bird song. Can you hear your favorite bird singing to you? Like, I am imagining the little hummingbird that comes buzzing by. And I could hear his little sound in my head, but I'm not hearing it with my ears. Some of you guys might be saying, well, I can remember, right? I can remember that song. And that very well might be true, but you're still accessing that part of your brain, of your energetic receptor, that is going to be receiving. This is kind of how you receive. I've made other videos about how to like sort of recognize clairaudience. A lot of you guys, I can ask you to listen. Imagine your favorite song. You're immediately going to be hearing that favorite song going through your head. And there's so many different ways to receive with clairaudience, but I wanted to give you this specific example so you could say, huh. And what ends up happening when you develop it is you start getting the actual messages from spirit, your spirit guides, your angels, your past loved ones. And it could come in where you're recognizing the sounds in your head. It could also come in with a voiceless voice. So it could come in with a stream of knowledge coming in. But for the purpose of this video, I wanted to give you something concrete and tangible that you can take away, and then realize that you are accessing that part of your energetic receptor that can hear without your ears. And it becomes so much more magical, right? When we're developing into this, some of you guys may have it randomly happening where you hear sounds coming from the water or the fan. This is also, you're accessing that energetic receptor, and everybody receives differently. So this is why it's so important when you're developing to have a mentor there with you, so that you don't think you're crazy, you don't think you're making this shit up, and you're actually able to strengthen it and start living a more magical spirit led life. So I hope you all loved this exercise. Let me know what you think about it in the comments.